We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Curry outside, and he's good on the three ball. Curry's got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors. From deep, it's rebounded by Porzingis. One-on-one fast break. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Washington. Curry looking around. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And Green slams it in.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Here's Irving. It's deflected. Here's Curry with the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pass to Washington. Shoots it up. Off the left rim and out. And it's Golden State's ball. To the inside. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
At the elbow, it's flagged. To stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Porzingis has got 6 points.
But he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside Curry. That one drops for him. 5 points in the game.
So hard to guard. Steph Curry, even when you're in his grill, taking away his airspace, he gets it off in time.
Warriors leading by 9. And he makes good on the layup.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Green. It's deflected.
How about the defensive instincts flag shown on that block? Guys can't afford to take him lightly on this end.
Marshall gets the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Sinks the triple.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Again, Curry missing. Mavericks trailed by 12. Pass to Washington. And here is Irving. And the three ball is good.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine. But that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
And here are the Warriors now. To the middle. And stolen by Irving. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's flag. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Always looking to get to his spot. Flag applies non-stop pressure on the defense.
He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 8. Down low. Here's Payton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Middleton outside. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Lively. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Warriors leading by 10. Back to Podziemski. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Lively. Here's Spencer. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the clock. From 11 feet away.
Well, you just love the activity. Lively doing whatever he can to contest shots.
And finished off by Lively.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Dallas. 8-point game. Middleton up top. To the wing on the left. Here's Lively. Pass the flag. Over Richard. And Spencer pulls it down. Warriors leading by 8. Podziemski with it. Williams picks him up. Got that one up quick. Podziemski's got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Misses the layup. And so here is Dallas. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Middleton. Wide with it. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Warriors leading by 9. Curry outside. Christie with the rebound. And here's Irving. Gafford inside. Here's Washington. On the high post, he drills it.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Curry. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer. Oh, good contest and the board. They're going to show that in the video, folks. That is too good.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Pass to Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Again, Curry missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And you could tell he thought that tripper was going to fall.
Shot from the top of the key. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Melton with the ball. Williams picks him up. It's Curry outside. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Melton. A 3-ball. Curry from 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient. Boy, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Stephen Curry hits them both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Porzingis, and he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Warriors leading by 15. They double-team Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Curry. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Stephen Curry a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
Here's Wyatt. Comes up empty from 8 feet. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 17-point lead, their big. And yes, it's good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here he goes. Comes up empty down low. Right wing. Stolen. Outside, Porzingis lets it go with a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Flagg. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Flagg's got 7 points in the game.
And you see the explosiveness of Flagg, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Curry with a wide open look. Misses the three. Mavericks trailed by 17. Pass to Gafford. Now Flagg. He has 7. Offensive rebound. No good on that one. And it's Golden State's ball. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Over to the left wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The shot's good from Christie.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
In the third.
Warriors leading by 18. Pass to Santos. Here's Melton. Sinks that one from the post. Melton's got his first basket.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
And Brandon Krajewski gets the whistle that time.
Second team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Number 31.
Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 6.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Melton trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From outside the arc, Thompson with the three.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And it's Irving missing. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Santos. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. That shot missing. The Mavericks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
So much hype around Cooper Flagg. Just an all-around type of forward. Can guard and play multiple positions. I cannot wait to see his career develop.
Podziemski on the wing. Here's Curry. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trailed by 14. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Thompson gets it to go.
How about the elevation from Klay Thompson? His jumper is sweet and it's pure, and it doesn't matter if the defender is there or not.
Here's Podziemski. Great tee that time from Irving. It's Flagg, top of the key. Just 3 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. And now that's 11 points for Cooper Flagg.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the rim.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Warriors leading by 10. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Curry. To the paint. Here's Payton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
In the corner, it's Flagg. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
Well, Flag knows how to use that size in there to draw contact.
Flag.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Stripped away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry outside. Williams with the steal. Driving inside. Pass to Middleton. Back to Williams. Here's Thompson. Oh, strong move by Thompson.
Well, if you overplay Klay Thompson because of his shooting ability, he understands when to put it on the deck and get to the dribble drive game. Such a hard guy to deal with.
Curry on the wing. Latrey tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Thompson in the corner. Here's Middleton. Good work there as it goes.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Sinks the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Down it goes for three.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers in unbelievable feel and touch.
Thompson outside. Williams outside. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Green rips down the board. Off the glass.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. So good at sharing the basketball.
Book it.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Curry fires. Got it to go.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Fires the three. And down goes the three.
We know that Klay Thompson is able to sustain an offense all by himself for stretches of a game.
Curry. The three doesn't go. Mavericks trailed by 10. Williams. Oh, the slam dunk.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Thompson. And the three misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now Middleton. Thompson fires. And there's the three.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
Curry. A putback. Lets loose a three. The three goes down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Buries the deep ball.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
He drills the three. Flag with it. Puts up the three. So we see the Warriors taking the game. We are live, the home of the Raptors in wonderful Toronto. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Right here. Tatum on the wing. Picked by Vucevic. A nice shot by Tatum.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Pass to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's Tatum. Here's Wall. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
And it's Poeltl at the elbow. The three from Barnes. They get it back. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. To the wing on the left. Brown outside. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Here's Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
A three from Quickly. A rebound by the Celtics. White drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Ingram. And savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
Terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
The kick out to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Barrett. And the Raptors off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. And that one's good, Barnes.
And that's a luxury for Barnes to be able to square up and get to the basket.
Now here's White. Here's Walsh. Bangs home the trifecta. Walsh has got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Vucevic. All alone. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Assisted by
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
Here's Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The kick out to Tatum. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barnes outside. And he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Mercy. Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 6 points for Vucevic.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Vucevic. 6 points for him. Out to the wing. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Just 1 second between the shots.
Are you kidding me? Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Barnes outside. And the layup is good. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points in close range.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Pass to Queta. Here's Shireman. That's 3-pointers off the mark. The Raptors with the lead. Over to the wing. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Hauser defending. Quickly with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Oh, the DNA of Jaylen Brown. This guy competes. There, responding with a 3 of his own.
Here's Quickly. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown right side. And it's Hauser in the corner. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Back to Brown. And they double up Brown. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution for your Raptors. Scotty Barnes.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Here's Quickly. It's good. And now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Here's the screen. Pass to Queta. The Celtics working the ball around now. Good on the triple. Hauser's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
And here's Boston. Now Hauser. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
First game foul. Now into the line of Toronto.
Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the shot clock. Shireman. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram outside. Barnes outside. Here's Walter. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Walter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The kick out to Brown. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Ingram. Barrett wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brown with it. Picked up by Barrett. They now take the lead. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Ingram outside. Offline with his 3. Pass to Brown. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Walsh. Takes it inside. And oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. There's the triple. The 3-point shot is pure for Tatum. Nobody near Barnes. And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Raptors trailed by 7. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Pass to Walsh. The kick out to Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And here is Barnes. Here's Ingram. Vucevic with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
After quickly, fires the three, sinks the three-pointer. Quickly's got 14 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Here's Walsh. No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 10. For three, Barrett. A three-pointer is right on target. Barrett's got his second bucket.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Fast break Toronto. Here's Ingram. Got a hand on it. And he stays with it. Fires the three. Barrett, no good. Celtics leading by 7. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Hauser. Nails the 16-footer. 8 points for him.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
The three from Barnes. And the three ball is good.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Walsh can't get it to go. Here's Toronto. Here's Quickly. And he lays it straight in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
To the left side wing. He had a nice open look right there. Walsh has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Boston.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
A three from Barnes. Vucevic with the rebound. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Hauser. Here's Walsh. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-handed.
He takes it in. Oh, he misses the dunk. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Celtics making a switch here. They get it back. For the three. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Dick. Latrey drains it from beyond the arc. Dick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And now it's Dick knocking down a 3 of his own. Grady ready to answer.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one drops for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And a miss there on the triple. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams looking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Celtics out in front, up 5. We'll be back. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Drives to the hoop. Queta lays it up off the glass. Queta's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Celtics. Dick, that's good.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Toronto working the ball around now. Dick can't get it to go. Boston leading by 7.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
After Walter. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. And Brown throws it down.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
To the left wing. Here's Walter. And the Raptors miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Cato. Brown.
Mercy, mercy me. Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
There's the pick. Here comes Tatum. And he jams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
It's stolen. Here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run. Not going to go. Raptors trail by 13. The long shot, no good. Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Good! Lays it right in there.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's quickly. Rebounded by Tatum. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Trying again. Now Pritchard. Strong move off the glass.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
Shoot from 8. Count it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Puts up the 3. Does not go in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good! So it's Boston now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Brown. Tatum outside. Raises up. Connects on the J. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin,
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant. Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
So the Wizards will get the first possession. Washington moving the ball around. And it's Coulibaly missing. Indiana on offense. And here's Zubac. Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
It's George on the wing. Top of the key. The Pacers pull it in. Pass to Zubac. And he drives in. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Ivica Zubac leaves, no doubt. That is a big-time finish.
Here's Coulibaly. Missed inside. The drive by Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Young. From downtown. Nice D from Nembhard. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Sarr. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. On the wing, Nembhard. All sorts of time. And the shot goes.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Here's Young. Driving to the basket. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. Inside. Outside Nesmith. To the inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Throws it up high. And Siakam with the slam.
Boy, you can see how big this guy plays inside. Siakam, tremendous vertical.
And Young, here we go. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Sarr. No good from 11 feet. On the wing, Nembhard. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Nembhard's got 5 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Halliburton. Off with the layup. Here's Coulibaly. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
These are his first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Young. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Nembhard outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. 20 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Vukcevic. From the arc. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pacers leading by 19. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Back to Carrington. Pass to Vukcevic. Misses the layup.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. He goes up. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The Wizards making a switch here. A shot from the high post. Indiana again missing. And Davis has got the ball here for the Wizards. It's an 18-point game. Young with the bucket.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. There's the three. Davis with a rebound. Wizards trail by 16. Outside Johnson. From outside, off the mark. Down low, Nembhard. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Nice D from Nembhard. Pacers leading by 18. Pass to Nesmith. Up and in on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's Washington with the ball. George sets a screen. Floats one up. It's tipped. And stolen by Nembhard. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Huff. And Young with the block. Back to George. From behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Nembhard, good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Nembhard outside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Stolen by Siakam. On the break. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. Here's Walker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Keyshawn George. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Walker.
And both free throws good for Walker. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Nembhard.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Indiana ahead, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pacers leading by 22. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Washington with possession. Here's Young. Driving in. And he makes it on the layup. Young's got 8.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Pass to George. Back to Coulibaly. 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, it's incredible how capable he is from all areas on the floor. I mean, Davis is a scoring threat as soon as he touches the ball.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Indiana leading by 18. McConnell outside. Toppin outside. Lots of room. And Young pulls it down. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And he stays with it. Washington moving the ball around. And finished off by Sarr.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Shepard, that's good.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Here's Young. Out to the right wing. Pass to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 6. And Young, here we go. And a nice finish on the layup. Young's got 10 points.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now Zubac laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pacers lead by 19.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
Young attacking to the wing, right side. From deep, Sarr. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. He has 7.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
There's Young with the 3. Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Shepard, and he banks in the layup. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Over to the left wing. From deep, Sarr. Indiana with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here. Three-pointer, Halliburton knocks down the long J.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
High post Davis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Davis. Up, pulls it in. Indiana on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw no good.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
It's Carrington on the wing. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Champagnie. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Pacers. Just dominant. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Carrington with it. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Halliburton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. And that's now 18 points for Tyrese Halliburton. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Riley. No good from outside. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Here's Nesmith. Buries it down low.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Out to the wing. Back to Johnson. Pass to Davis. Indiana with a rebound. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Nembhard. Davis with a rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And we know Johnson can score, but they're just a terrific find.
Halliburton looking over the floor. To the paint. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Pass to Vukcevic. The 3. Sinks the tray.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Carrington. Got a piece of it. They get it back. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Here's Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
And Washington will go for a different look here. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Washington. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Young from long range. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
To the inside. Sarr. Huff pulls it in. Halliburton outside. Nesmith on the wing. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nesmith's got 4 points this quarter.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pacers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Here's Huff. Pass to Halliburton. They set the pick. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Launches it. And that one's good. Coulibaly. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Huff. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. A rebound by the Wizards. To the middle. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
From the baseline. Misses there. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one.